Na me start the Ogbonge Constituency project for Edo State since 2007. Shaibu na im talk this one. Deputy Governor of Edo State, Right Honourable Comrade Philip Shaibu, don talk say education na the #1 priority of the Obaseki administration, and as e be so, the basic education for Edo State don become one of the best for the whole of Naija and Africa, and other countries dey come learn how dem dey do am. E tok dis one on Friday for Esako West, Edo North Senatorial District, Edo State, for the commissioning of the block of 3 classrooms, principal office, 100 4-seaters, chairs and a toilet wey na Dr. Deborah Ezeduemo and her siblings build in memory of their parents. E con still tok say since dem don try their best for basic education for Edo State, dis one come make dem move to secondary and technical schools, na why dem con get the Edo Best 2.0 sake of say secondary schools and technical schools need make dem shine torchlight on top am, especially for teachers matter as dem no get plenty teachers.
On behalf of the Governor of Edo State, Mr. Godwin Obaseki, and government and good people of Edo State, I want to once again to thank the donor and family members for this edifice. I want to thank you in this era of serious downtrodden and scarce resources, for you to build this structure to immortalize our late daddy and mommy shows your concern and shows your heart of goodwill, and also appreciating what daddy and mommy lived for. For us as a state, we have prioritized what we want to achieve in government. We decided that the heart of it all is education. And we decided when we came in, it was like meeting ourselves in a wilderness of education that have been run down and destroyed. And we decided that the foundation is key to reawaken that consciousness of the importance of education. And we started by saying we must deal with the foundation, we must rebuild the foundation so that we have a super structure in a very solid foundation. And we started with Edo Best program. We started with Edo Best 1.0, which is popularly called Edo Best. And Edo Best was to deal with the basic education. And you can agree with me today that our basic education is second to none, not only in Nigeria, but in Africa. Because we've had 4 countries come to understudy what we've done with Edo Best at the basic education level, where our children in primary 1 can compete with their counterparts all over the world. And recently, study has shown that children in public schools learn 70% more than those in private school now, because we have introduced technology in their teaching. Now we are moving to Edo Best 2.0, where these children that were in primary school when we started Edo Best 5 years ago will soon be graduating to secondary school. And that is why recently we launched Edo Best 2.0, where the issue of secondary school and technical education will now be addressed, just the way we dealt with the issue of the basic education. Looking at this school, obviously, you can see that it's begging for attention, not only in terms of infrastructure, but also in terms of teachers. We are aware of that, and that is why we took our time to deal with the basic. Now, Edo Best 2.0 obviously is to deal with secondary schools and technical schools.
Shaibu wey come still yarn say na im introduce constituency project for Edo State for 2007 when e still dey di Edo State House of Assembly. E come still tok say di project still dey tanda gidigba.
Politics is important for economic growth and progress. Before I became a member of Edo State House of Assembly representing this constituency, it was news to hear that constituency projects are being constructed. We hear it, but it's not on ground. But when I was voted to represent this constituency, I got there, I discovered truly, there's what they call constituency project, and it is meant to be done. It is meant to fill the gap of projects that government is supposed to embark on, state government or federal government. So if state government is doing project A and it's not focusing on project B, it is your responsibility as a member representing that constituency to put that project in your own priority in terms of what you want to do for the people. And in the light of that, I was the first in Edo State House of Assembly to introduce constituency project physically seen and commissioned. And interestingly, in 2007, my first constituency project in 2007, when I was sworn in as a member of Edo State House of Assembly, when Professor Salemi Osunbo was still the governor of Edo State. That building you are seeing with iron windows, it is vandalized. That particular building was my first constituency project in 2007. So you can see, since 2007, there's no any other constituency project here. Is that what we want to continue? No. Is it not forward ever, backward never? Yes. So how come only the constituency project that I put here since 2007, a member of Edo State House of Assembly has not come to add or renovate? That is not the kind of politics we want to play. We want to play politics of development.
E con tok say for over 3 years, ESACO never get any representative for the house, and this one con make them no get any projects for the local government. Con tok say na one man cause am sake of say e no follow the plan wey dem get for 2007 to say no to godfatherism and to change politics for Edo State.
Today, by June next year, already over 3 years and about 8 or 9 months now, we don't have a representative in this constituency. We voted for somebody, but somebody said, don't make yourself available. So you can see, no representative. The other 10 members, they are doing constituency projects. But nobody. We voted, they refused in the name of godfatherism. That's why we are clean out of the system, but they want to come in a different form. I need to talk like this so that some of us that will be going back to America, some of us that are here, will understand where we are coming from and where we are going. There is a lot of misinformation out there of the politics that is going on now. And I need you to understand what is going on. And what is going on is that we have made progress since 2007. But along the line, the people we put forward and agree that we want to make progress, they are out of government, they suddenly want to become godfathers. And we agree that godfatherism is what has destroyed the politics of Edo State. Because godfathers will gang up to collect the money and share for themselves, as against allowing those that they have elected to use the money for the good of our people. That was what we fought. We fought that battle under Comrade and Sali Oshomole. We said one man, one vote, no to godfatherism. And that is why the progress we made that time, we were able to make the progress. They now want to come from back, showing that their real mindset, they took advantage of our innocence to become governor. But immediately they left, their real self came out. And that is what we are fighting. Because if we don't fight it, we will not be able to progress.
E cause tok say make dem pray on top their PVC and vote for the People's Democratic Party for 2023, say make Baba God no make them fail.
All of us, please, I beg you, believe in God. Don't believe in any man. Believe in God and pray fervently hard. Because the kingdom of God separates violence. But you know, the Bible said, only the what? The violent take it by force. Nigeria is suffering violence. Nigeria is going down, down, down. Insecurity is the order of the day. When we thought we have done the right choice, something is happening. But there's one good news. God has not forsaken us. God has not forsaken us. That we are still standing. We are still breathing. God has not forsaken us. God has consistently given us the miracle of sleeping and waking. But it's our time to stand up with our two legs firm. 2023 is the destination. We are on it again. Pray hard. Take your PVC when you go home today. Take it. Pray to God that as I go with this BPC next year to vote, and I vote PDP, by the grace of God, may we not come back to a situation where we regret. Instead, as I vote, I am voting for progress of Nigeria. I'm voting for security for Nigeria. I'm voting for the emancipation of the downtrodden. I am voting for a good livelihood for the vast majority of our people, because Nigeria has no business with poverty. We have the human resources and we have the natural resources. All we are praying for is good leadership.
Oluwatobi Odeshola, TMC TV News. Make una remember say your PVC na your power. No go sell your vote give any politician or political party on election day.